To begin with, Tughlaq is a historical drama, as I mentioned, which depicts or talks about the last 5 years of rule of the ruler Muhammad bin Tughlaq over the Delhi Sultanate. He was the son of Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, who ruled the Delhi Sultanate for over 26 years. And Tughlaq in history is defined as Muhammad the Mad, because of the fact that he exhibited a dual personality or personality characteristics or traits that go against each other, that are considered to be contradictory from time to time. This is also considered as one of the reasons why he failed to be a good ruler or to exhibit proper control over the Sultanate while he ruled. So Girish Karnad has tried to be as close to history as possible while talking about these descriptions and incidents that happened during Tughlaq's rule. So if we discuss about what are the major themes that the play focuses on, the first thing that comes to mind is the talk about power. Muhammad Tughlaq, once he becomes the ruler of Delhi Sultanate, we see in the text that he is an idealist. He has a lot of visions that he wants to fulfill, and he has the power to execute these things as well. But the problem is that only power is not enough to run a country or a state, especially when you are an idealist and you have certain views that you want to see or visions that you want to see fulfilled while you're ruling over that place. But at the end of the day, if you're not aware of the socio-political structures that are existing in the place of your rule, then you won't be able to exercise that power to a good extent. So this issue is discussed in the play, where we see Tughlaq exercising his power in a lot of different circumstances, wherein he goes ahead and murders people who cause him the slightest inconvenience, which is understandable as the ruler of a place, that if someone plots against you, you're going to exercise the power of getting them executed. Other than that, the major issue is the fact that Tughlaq was involved in a lot of radical policy changes that came with a cost, because the people and the place was not ready for these changes. But Tughlaq's vision was to bring about these things, including the change of the capital from Delhi to Daulatabad, as well as the introduction of copper coins. Other than that, the novel also discusses about idealism and reality, where we talk about how being a learned, knowledgeable, idealist ruler was not enough to bring about a proper change or some serenity or peace inside the kingdom, because the reality of the state was different. Hindus and Muslims were in conflict, and the case that the vision that Tughlaq had about uniting them, or the vision that he had of gaining control over everyone, was not something that he could have achieved through his radical policy changes, which were very untimely. So it also discusses about how it is not enough to be just a visionary, and the fact that as long as you're not aware of the socio-political structures of your own state or your own country, you will not be able to exercise, no matter what vision you have into that particular aspect, or create a change in the place by yourself. So in short, these ideas depict how Muhammad bin Tughlaq, despite being a visionary, despite being a learned and knowledgeable man, was not able to exercise the necessary power or the necessary ideas or take the right steps that could have helped bring back or bring together the populace. And instead, what happened is that everything led to chaos and more bloodshed, which is why even in history, Tughlaq's reign, Muhammad bin Tughlaq's reign, is something that is considered as an unaccomplished one. So I'm hoping that this was a session which was at least a little insightful. So thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you have a great day ahead. Thank you.